Number 312 in the Masters of Cinema series is Eolomea from the DEFA Studios, part of the Strange New Worlds box set of DEFA sci-fi greatness, which has been an absolute joy. This is the final movie that I have got to from this set, and quite possibly is the one that I enjoyed the most. I think it's because of some of the questions that it poses and some of the statements that it makes throughout the thematics of the film. You know, it's what happens when space exploration meets existential dread. Eolomea is a haunting and poetic sci-fi film from the DEFA Studios and asks big questions about progress, control, and the human longing to reach beyond the stars. It is a kind of wonderful movie, and the way it's packaged and filmed and edited and put together, the characters it creates, really made me enjoy this one a hell of a lot. Now, for just pure entertainment, I really did like In the Dust of the Stars, but overall, with the aesthetic, which is somewhat similar to the first two films in this set, I felt we had a really interesting thematics and plot points going on here, stuff that really made me stand up and pay attention.
6 Raumschiffe in 3 Tagen. Das ist mehr als ein zufälliges Unglück.
Jemand muss zur Verantwortung gezogen werden.
Ganz richtig, junger Mann, so macht man das.
It's very dreamlike and moody. It has these wonderful scenic shots, which we've seen in other movies as well. It uses space not really as a adventure playground that you get in most science fiction films, but it's used as introspection, as we have a lot of these characters theorising, talking, conversing, and just testing the limits of what they feel is their boundaries.
Kaum zu fassen ist, dass Sie hier Sitzungen machen, während irgendwo Menschen sterben.
Sie sind kein Mitglied des Rates, aber wir werden gern Ihre Meinung hören.
There is a wonderful pair of characters in this who we get to hang out with and talk to. There is this young woman who's kind of heading up a space program. There is an older gentleman who's wished he had done some things when he was younger. He's kind of by a little bit, can't do space travel, but still heavily invested within the space program. And there is this almost communal way in which information is delivered and talked about. It's done in a large group of people. And I like the idea of this because it doesn't feel like information is being hidden from everybody. It's there, it's being discussed. People put forth their arguments. It's almost like a court of law, but without those stringent rules involved. People are free to make their opinion heard, and if people don't like it, it's just one of those things. It doesn't matter. People have had a place to voice.
Was heißt hier Schuld und Unschuld? Wichtig ist, dass ich, der Leiter der Expedition, am Leben geblieben bin. Nur ich und der Kindertransport.
One of the things that I like about all four of these films is this kind of international nature about it, or everybody's equal and everybody has a great point of view and they're all working towards a common goal, mostly. And I like that. I feel like that's a very positive aspect of these films. Maria Scholl is the female lead in this one, and she is a wonderfully complex protagonist. She's driven, she's secretive, morally ambiguous. She's neither heroine or villain throughout this one. It really offers up a terrific lead character, someone who you're never quite sure where she is leaning towards. And there are many moments where she's having these conversations with people and you feel like there's an underlying current of something going on. She knows exactly when to push certain things, and she knows exactly when to try and reel somebody in and try and talk them round, which is really great.
Na, Kollegin. Locken Sie mich mit Ihren Fragen nicht aufs Glatteis? Wir spielen heiß und kalt. Sie müssen nun den versteckten Gegenstand zeigen.
And again, this is another science fiction film without any real action. There is no real flamboyant sequences. There are some good miniature works, but it's all about conversational attitude. It's all about thinking. It's all about theorising. It's all about expressing their point of view. All things that become captivating throughout the film. There is a really great idea between the haunting score and the visual language of the film that creates an almost hypnotic tone. It's dreamlike in the way it tells some of its sequences, the way it jumps to strange locations. There is a moment where our heroine is talking to another main character and they just seem to have this table in the middle of a mountain where they're having coffee and conversing. It's beautiful, it's strange, but it feels unnatural, adding to that kind of dreamlike quality throughout the film.
Erdezentrum ruft Margot. Achtung, alle Übertragungsstationen.
Kind of strange narrative propulsion to this one as well. It chops and changes. It jumps back in time, forwards in time. It has these really nice intercut moments, particularly with one of our characters, a navigator, as he is having a kind of crisis himself and is going back to Earth from his base. And his story is just cut in such a wonderful way. There's a moment later on where he has to make a decision, and it cuts to what could have been for this character, and it just hits home tremendously well. Visceral, has an impact, has an emotional core. I feel like this one is a real thinking person's sci-fi with a reflective heart on looking at the human condition. Like I said, I really did enjoy this one a lot. I don't want to go too much into the plot, and I've been trying to keep as free from that as I possibly can, because I think it needs to be discovered through watching the film itself. There we have it. Eolomea, third movie in the Strange New World set, and it's a set that I think you need to pick up. It's terrific. They're really different kind of science fiction films, capturing a time, a period, and creating something really interesting, really worthwhile, really worth your money. I'd love to know your thoughts on this set or Eolomea. What's your favourite movie in this set? Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box, the links to Patreon, membership programme, ManVFilm.com, always, in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.